I was very interested to find out why Mark Golding would say I wasn't in his constituency when I clearly thought I was. So I decided to go and look at Google Maps as well as look at the boundaries. So the first image I want to bring up is this is the Google Maps of the area where I was. So I started walking from here and then I walked and come here. Now the question is, where does Mark Golding constituency start? Because I know that he would have submitted this road as part of his park road. So where does his constituency start? So the next thing I did is I went to the EOJ. So if you look at the EOJ map, you can see this is St. Andrew Southern. So to find out where his boundary is, because this map, as you can see, ECJ, it's not very detailed. So we're gonna find where the intersection is. So we know we're looking for Orange Street, and we also know that we're looking for Slipe Road. So I think that this weird shape here give you an indication that we're in the right vicinity. So what I do is I take a screenshot of this, right, and I save this screenshot. Done. I think I've done this before. I'm just doing this again for your benefit, and then I take a screenshot of this one as well. Basically what I do is I place the Google the screenshot of the Google on the canvas like this, right? So this is the Google, and then what I do is I take the screenshot of the EOJ or the ECJ and I change the opacity, which is basically the transparency of it, so I can see through it to see where is the borders. So as you can see, if you look here, you see this is a weird curve and this is a weird line right here. So this is a gully, I think it's called Tivoli Gully, and then you have Baker Street and Slipe Pen. So I know I have Slipe Pen, I know I have Orange Street. So what I need to do is I need to match this with the borders. So here we go. I think I'm gonna change this one and use a better one. I think I have a better one here. So let's use this one. This one is of a higher resolution, so we will use a better one there because I think the resolution was a bit poor. Right, so here we go. So we're here and you bring this in like this. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to match the road. So we know we need to match Slipe Road and we need to match the gully, and it's pretty standard. It's pretty standard stuff. You just have to know how to catch the areas. So let us expand this now and see where we are. All right, so almost perfect. Let's see if it is perfect. So you want the line in the middle of the road. So for example, if you notice, this is Torrington Road right here, and then it turns onto Slipe Road and then it cuts across a gully. Now if you notice in the video that I'm gonna overlay, but I did not say I was in South St. Andrew until I was in South St. Andrew. So if you look at this right here, I am now about to cross into South St. Andrew. So that white line that you just saw behind me represents the border. So the road splits down the middle between South St. Andrew and West Kingston, and then I walk onto Torrington Road, which is the Spark Road that we wanted to talk about. So it's actually, I was not in another constituency, as you can see based on the ECJ map. As a matter of fact, Torrington Road was submitted by Mark Golding in his Spark program. So the attempt to say I did not know where I was is actually flawed. It means that Mark Golding does not know his constituency borders. The border begins in the middle of the road, right at the intersection between Torrington Road and Slipe Pen Road. I crossed the white line, as you can see in here, and then I went onto Torrington Road. So all those viral videos and all the paid advertisements on the various social media blogging sites, facts have no friends.